Have you ever thought about the longest boxing match ever?
How long did they
How
fight?
much did they get
Were they
paid?
fighting with gloves?
Did any of them
Were
die?
they even professionals?
But seriously, some of you might think that a boxing match has always had 12 rounds per fight, but the reality is,
Back then, bro, boxing would go until someone died.
fortunately, we're not in the 19th century anymore, and you're not a boxer, aren't you? Okay. Jokes aside, this is, if not the longest, then surely one of the longest boxing matches in the history of boxing. The fight happened in the 19th century, a time when boxing was just starting to become little by little organized. But still, compared to boxing nowadays, it was way more dangerous and brutal. Just imagine poor quality gloves barely protecting the boxer's hands, and many fights, as Joe Rogan said, were going on until someone died or couldn't continue. The purse of the fights, on average, was a couple of $100s or thousands, which was not bad for people at that time. And the rule was, the fighters were most of the time not even professionals. Farmers, factory workers, and locals would fight each other. And of course, nobody would give up because, again, the winner takes all the money. That's why the fights continued so long. And on April 6, 1893, a fight was organized in the Olympic Club in New Orleans between Andy Bowen, the local superstar with the nickname the Iron Man of the South, and Jack Burke from Texas, more like a traveling fighter. This seemed to be a huge event. As for this fight, 8,000 to 10,000 people gathered in the arena of the Olympic Club to watch a fight, which technically started one day and ended the next day. As the fight started, Jack Burke was dominating the fight, throwing heavy combinations at Bowen and even knocking him down. Bowen then stood back up, and a couple rounds later, he dropped Burke down, who stood back up as well, and continued to fight. After each round, the fighters were getting more and more exhausted. Around the 40th round, the fighters visibly had trouble fighting each other, which caused the referee to stop the fight and propose a draw, splitting the purse between them. Burke seemed to be interested in the offer, but the New Orleans superstar Bowen, who couldn't betray his locals, refused the offer and said that he's willing to continue the fight. Some reports say that Jack Burke injured his hands so bad that they injected cocaine in his hands to numb the pain so he could continue to fight Bowen. It's already midnight and people are leaving the arena. A fight which started at 9:15 p.m. doesn't look like it's about to end anytime soon. Around the 90th round, the ref got so tired that he called another ref to replace him. The new referee ruled the fight until the 108th round and decided to put an end to it, telling the fighters, if neither of you wins in the next 2 rounds, I'm putting an end to this fight. 2 rounds passed by, and the ref stopped the fight and wrote history together with the fighters. The fight lasted for 7 hours and 19 minutes, starting at 9:15 p.m. and ending at 4:34 a.m. Each of them walked out that day with $1,250. Jack Burke suffered permanent hand damage after this match, but still fought a couple matches later in his career. Andy Bowen, on the other hand, healed better than Burke and came back to the ring just 2 months later and fought Jack Everhart. And you won't believe what I am about to say, but this fight lasted 85 rounds, with Bowen having the victory. 2 years later, Andy Bowen got knocked out in another fight and struck his head to the hard wooden floor of the ring, after which he never woke up and died from a brain injury at just 27 years old. This was it, guys. If you have the time, just leave a like.